Do you have horses at home, Fine?
No.
No. What animals does Mum have?
We got cows and sheep.
Cows and sheep.
I don't know where.
How many, do you know?
We've got 7 cows, but I don't know how many sheep we're going to get.
50 sheep?
No.
100 sheep?
No.
Yeah, actually, yes.
The students at my school, they're all very strong individuals. Florence, you don't just walk out of class like that. There's something about living in a more rural or regional area that in some cases can create really strong and tough kids.
I'm not very good at drawing, so I discovered that you could draw stick people, so that's how I do it now.
I moved to Lavers Hill in January 2020. I moved here for a teaching position at the school.
Oh, you gonna go in the back, like here? I have my little choo-choo train. Let's go. Chicka 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 choo choo. Very good.
And one more. And hang on a second.
We all have favourites, so you choose a puppet, anyone that you like.
Henry the cow's talking. Where do you live?
I live in a paddock.
Oh, do ya? Is it a grassy paddock?
Yeah.
Is it a muddy paddock?
No, not sometimes.
Just sometimes. Have you got any silage out at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like silage or grass better?
Silage much better.
Okay, good. All right.
I moved here to Lavers Hill in January of 2021. I was a comedian and I was in the arts industry, and when the pandemic hit, the work just dried up. And my mum, who's been a teacher for a very long time, had been saying to me, you have to go teach, you're so good at it.
I live in a river. I live in the Jellybrand River, actually. And my favourite thing to do on the weekend is go fishing in a boat, tinny boat, and I love catching chips.
I'm trained in, I guess, classroom management and behaviour management for secondary students. So coming here to this school, they said, oh, you'll probably teach a little bit of primary. And I was like, no worries, I can do that. I've taught dance for years and years. Well, of course, I was teaching dance in Surrey Hills to super privileged children. And then when I came into, I guess, a classroom here, the kids are just so different. And so I had no idea what to do. I think the first time I taught my first prep class here, I came out in tears.
The small class numbers, I think the biggest challenge is the kind of opportunities for like socialisation, for kids to connect and for them to learn off each other. It's just less opportunities for them to engage with one another because there's just less students. So I think that might be one of the biggest challenges.
That was the best we've ever done, and I'm so proud of you all.
I moved to the area when I was about 2 years old. I really like it here. It's sometimes a disadvantage, but sometimes an advantage because you build lots of connections.
The power goes out,
Actually,
walking through the forest.
As you know, it does rain a lot, but if you can live up here, you're very strong.
When I first got here, I thought it was a combination of the television show Schitt's Creek and the movie Twilight, The Town Forks, that's always foggy, sort of smushed together, minus the vampires plus farmers.
Oh, it's not strangers or lack of attention?
Yeah, because I wasn't paying any attention to it. I think there's a teacher shortage for many reasons. One of them is it's a really hard job. You've got to get someone who's willing to leave to a place that is remote in Victoria and live here to serve this community. And that's like actually a really big personal sacrifice you have to make.
Yeah, there's not a huge amount around here that suits our old lives, but we've adapted and
Lucky we like each other.
Yeah.
You know? Coming out here as a single person particularly would be, I think, quite difficult.
I guess one of the biggest challenges about moving here and living here on my own is having to face myself. And I think if you're afforded the opportunity to spend hours, weeks and months of time where you have a lot of space for reflection, that solitude, there's a lot of strength and power in it. But I think the underbelly of that, which is, you know, you can be lonely sometimes.
We're just heading to Jellybrand on the morning run, roughly around about 45 minutes down and about 40 minutes back. But they're mostly farm kids.
We have a student called Sophie. She's just sitting her maths method exam on paper 2. So it's quite a difficult subject. Actually, funny enough, last year, her brother was the only year 12 staff student last year as well. It's not unusual at all for Leavers Hill. She's really, really calm. Actually, I think I'm more nervous than her.
I just finished exam 2 for maths methods and it went better than the first one, so that's good. My methods class was just me and my teacher. Like, it's good, but I think, especially with like maths, I think it'd be better to have other students doing it with me. I want to go to university, and at the moment right now I want to become a dentist.
Do you know a lot of people who've gone to uni?
Nah, I'm quite sheltered.
Wait. Who's up for dental?
Okay, terima kasih banyak. Sampai jumpa. So yeah, just cleaning up the music room. There's been VCE exams in here today. We have a visiting artist tomorrow who's going to make a song with all the kids, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Not make anybody's job harder, but particularly for our students. All right, star moment about a primary student in the last 2 weeks. So put your thinking hats on.
No, I'm just trying not to think of like the obvious ones, because I've been having challenges recently. I think actually Florence.
Yeah.
I feel like I can hold a conversation with her now and sort of lead by example with her now.
Them ones are shy. This one.
Just like the frequency at which we can sort of work together and move forward in like the class, I think has improved.
Because we all live in the same area, sharing stories and having this really unique experience, I don't think that happens. I mean, maybe I'm thinking in my city bubble, but I don't think that really happens in a lot of places.
Does anyone
Play any special instruments? Yeah.
I play the piano.
Beautiful. Some piano would be amazing to start. I'm going to give you these headphones to put on, and in these headphones you're going to hear a click.
We're going to the colour run. It's the most funnest occasion that we have in the school.
Maddie, Isaac, Emily, Georgia, C.
The teachers are just, like, they're fantastic. Some of them will be from the city and it's completely different when they come here. They're like, oh, where's the local supermarket? Oh, about 50 kilometres. And they're like, what? But because we're a small school, you get to know them so well.
Since I've been here, there's been, like, you know, that many different teachers come in and stuff. But yeah, I think I've made connections with the amount of teachers that are here at the moment.
I think what makes a great teacher is somebody who has the genuine belief that every child that is in front of them can learn and deserves to learn. I think I am a good teacher, but I also know I'm in my second year and I have so much to learn. You keep learning.
Come on,
I think a good teacher is always a rested and inspired teacher. I am slowly becoming I think a better teacher than I was when I started. There's been times when I haven't been a good teacher, and they've been my points where I've learnt the most.